Very first call.
Aí você vai perceber dentro do jogo, né? É sobre o que
Ô, Fábio,
o cara fala que não usa isso.
Fábio, mandei um negócio pra ele.
Já foi uma dele pra mim. Dentro do canal, rapaziada aí. Inscreve no
O
canal.
time de... Ó, vou falar a estatística dele. Ele vai colocar o meio de campo dele pra esquerda, o atacante mais pra cima, os dois atacantes. Ele colocou o gol,
Eu tô vendo aqui.
colocou mais pra direita. Cadê ele?
Vou botar aqui só pra ele ver aqui que ele tá achando que eu uso IA.
Ele vai colocar.
Olha aí,
Não,
Mongolode,
ele
ó. Veja aí se eu uso IA aí, viu?
Ele colocou
Observa aí. Tá vendo aí, né?
Tô.
Cadê? Aqui, acha aqui, ó. Pronto. Aqui, ó. Veja aí se eu uso aí, tá? Acho que isso aí vai me deixar lindo, né?
Não uso.
Beleza.
Eu tenho o quê? É bom usar IA? Hein?
Peraí.
He's found a way through. That could have shot a goal. That's a decent clearance. Brazil are looking to go forward now. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Nice looking ball. Koeman. Robson. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Hullet. Best. And the shot! It's in! Simplicity itself.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Brazil finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's quick to snatch it back. And the shot's on here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Maldini. Seedorf is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Del Piero! He's missed it.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Cruyff. Seedorf. Brazil finding their passes. Del Piero with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Del Piero is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning. Koeman.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Shoots! He's got a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw.
Gets his head on it! And the keeper couldn't hold it. They've done it! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Brazil get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Opts to... He's having a go! Rising over the bar.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
He's in a great position here. And he plays one through. And he's really put himself on the line here. Climbs up big! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Seedorf gets across to intercept that. Now that's well seen too. And that's a good ball. Best very much a man of this moment. Well timed, excellent interception. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Cafu. Davids. Best can see things, others simply cannot. Brazil do have a chance to counter here. Shifted it to the flank. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Zanetti. Davids. Robson. Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he get it through? And he shoots! Oh, it's hit the post! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Bullet. Davids. And it's Koeman. Cafu. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Best. Del Piero. Zanetti. Lovely bit of skill. Croy. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
There's the start of the second half.
Brazil can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
He's tried one! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Zanetti. Looking for options for movement. Nesta cuts out the pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And that has been knocked clear.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision.
Big chance! He has done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Del Piero. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, no question, that's a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, they are now a 9-man team.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número
So here
22,
comes a substitution.
lo reemplazará número 18.
What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Corner number 2 then. Del Piero with the short one. Deep cross. Chance, surely! Goal, Brazil! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Brazil go into the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Nicely shaped ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Davids. And it's Hullet. Now it's Del Piero. Looking for the run. And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And that's been won straight back. That's a delicate pass. Now, what about a counter-attack? Leicester spots it and intercepts. Quality ball. Rummenigge. Cruyff. Now Seedorf. And it's Ribéry. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that's neat. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's had a shot! It's there! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And yes, it's him again.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
Brazil choosing to make the first change. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
And this is Del Piero. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Rijkaard.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Bale. Zanetti eases the ball away from him. Zanetti, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well read, nice interception. Pull it. And it's Gattuso. Oh, there's the shot! And that would have won it.
Rummenigge really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Brazil have their third corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Del Piero. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Knocks it into space. And that has left him in a heap. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking. Del Piero looking to play it into the box. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, delightful ball.
Se agregará en 5 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Seedorf. Now Gattuso. Now it's Del Piero. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gattuso. Oh, that's... Chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Got to be quick to recover this. And he's had a hit. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Now he's off and running. So that's it. It is all over. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Del Piero picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
I take this every week, Peter. What a fabulous game. It's amazing no matter how much they were down. They never lost focus, never looked beaten.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.